I've played a little bit, into the season. We're on a 39 game win streak or
He
hit
came up with a
streak right
plan.
now,
Base
and
is
I just
empty.
hit a
He
home
didn't
run.
have to think about
We're
shooting
gonna
one to
keep
the
this
opposite
streak
field
going.
or shortening the swing to move the runners.
Get
He
this,
just wound up
get
and
this boy
let her rip.
cracked.
A solo shot as the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Velez. And Dan, after that
I've hit,
home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've
I've
been
only
mired
hit
in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels
7
really
home
good,
runs, but,
especially
I have so
when
many
it's been a
fucking
while.
singles, it's
They're on their
crazy.
way if they can play well the rest of the game.
But this is like my 5th one in a row.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the
That's a
air to
boy.
left center.
That's a boy.
Bedelia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's
Oh,
one
good.
run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Let's go.
Into the box, Brian De La Rosa. He'll look
They
to
had
bounce
me
back
at,
after
first
striking
base for a
out his
while.
last time up.
Now they put me back where I want it to be.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Velez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now,
I
Brett
didn't mind
Barrett,
being on
0 for
first base, so
1
that's
after
pretty
he took a
easy.
look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Velez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Velez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's
late.
glove at strike 1.
That was late. It might have been early. It was early. Felt like it was late. Shit. I might have fucked up right there.
The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third.
Oh, he
and
got
give
me.
your teammate a
He
chance
got me.
to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this
I
situation.
tell you, man, I can't get 2 hits.
Ready once again, Charles Bedelia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Midland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Herschel Shimchak earned his 5th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ronald Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Let's keep it going.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.
2 hours and 49 minutes. Where I want to go today.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We never became complacent about the fundamentals of the game. And let's all stay sharp out there. Alright. got fucked up by this team twice. At least twice.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the...
We got to win more than we lose.
So striding forward now, Velez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about.
Now at the plate, Ross Dolan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Dolan.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Velez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Velez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Paxton going back on it. Gone!
Let's go! We got 5 in a row.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Hit the scoreboard.
Now at the plate, Matt Villarreal. He reached on a single in his first try.
Villarreal.
Skied into straightaway right. Velez is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Standing in, Vincent Young.
The catcher, number 2, Vincent Young.
Vincent Young.
Deep to straightaway right. Velez ranging back to the track, to the wall.
I don't know if I was supposed to jump. I know exactly where it was going to land. It's all good.
Ready to take his hacks again. Velez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready for another chance. Arnold Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Cross ranging into shallow right. And that's the second out of the inning. Velez will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Paxton is there.
I'm telling you, I can't not get more than one hit.
Now.
I don't understand. I'm not even trying to hit a pop fly.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Ready now, Arnold Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On 1 home. Now in the box, Velez. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back.
About time I street.
Stepping up now, Ross Dolan.
I get lucky with a single half the time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to right field. Velez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Velez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
I'm trying to, coach.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Paxton has a beat on it.
No
trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Come on,
coming to the plate now, Gordon Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that happened.
Digging in now, Velez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to left center field. Paxton going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Come on, dude.
So coming to the plate, Velez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hot shot down the line.
Let's go!
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
I think that might be an error.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Boyer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Paxton is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Come on, buddy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beckham for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this...
It's all good. Oh, I am.
Digging in, Velez, and their runners at the corners now.
Come on, let's at least try to get like 2 for 5. Shit. Set it 1 for 5.
First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Popped him up.
I was late.
And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach.
Man, he tried so hard.
Ready on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't
1 for 5, right? Yep.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Midland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
All right.
Minor league baseball.
I'm garbage, man. I'll tell you. Wow, my fucking average is going down.
Right fielder, number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Up again.
Moves
That's
over.
all I'm doing now. Bruh. Come
For the
on.
moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Digging in, Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Suzuki is there, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to return.
1 for 4 this game.
Riding in once again, Velez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Pop fly.
Ortiz is underneath
Over 3.
this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Arnold Suzuki. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Velez racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Soriano blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. Digging in once again, Gordon Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah.
Ready once again, Velez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortiz sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here.
No.
Ready
we'll
for
get
another
one more.
shot now.
Maybe.
Oscar
I'm 0 for
Caballero.
4.
Designated hitter, Oscar Caballero.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone.
My God, come on, pitchers. Jesus.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Skied into straightaway right. Velez coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yep.
7-1 final score in tonight's. Arkansas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marco Gonzalez earns the win, his 2nd. So that's
wow. Pop fly, pop fly, pop fly every fucking time. Wow. Well. I don't even know what this hit streak ended at. I just know I think we were at like 40. My man's on his phone.
Welcome into this presentation. Alberto Medina, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job
average
against
is
lefties.
going
He's
down,
held lefties to an
man.
under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Popped high in the air. Barrett
Oh,
over
this
to
is
his left.
miserable as hell right now, dude.
He's got it, and there are
I got
two
like
down
4
now.
hits and like
Ready for another chance. Perez, he popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gore going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
there we go.
He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost
So
a
close
3-run
to a
homer,
home run
but will
there.
have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Boyer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Little flare out to left. Gore is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on. Digging in to try it again. Velez, he drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a grounder
Watch
fouled
out.
off to the left. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit on the ground to third.
There we go.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
At the plate, Patrick Boyer. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field. A
Zero,
base hit.
take it in.
And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Ready with the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Gore on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Nunez. And he's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Man.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-1. Digging in, Brian De La Rosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
De La Rosa.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air to right field. Oh, and he misses
Oh
it.
my
And that
God.
will hop over the wall now. Now at the plate, Elvis Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Velez. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to left field.
You don't catch it.
Core going back. Still going
Gone?
back. And
Let's go!
it's gone.
Wow, there's a case of the ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it.
Digging in, Rob Brasky.
Center fielder, Rob Brasky.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Velez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian De La Rosa. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
That's the game I want right
Final
there.
score in tonight. The Midland Rockhounds led this game from minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Why are we both?
Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the
There we
starting
go.
pitcher.
That's my
Dan
average.
Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball.
Outta
up there,
here,
and that's
baby.
a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone.
Oh, I don't give up hits. Yeah, right, buddy.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns.
It's cold.
At the plate, Thomas Valentin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now in the box, Rob Brasky. He singled his last time up.
Rob Brasky.
In the air to straightaway right. Velez has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Velez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Lifted in the air out to right. Collins has it in his tracks. He's got it one away.
Oh no.
Leading off the inning, Ray Stacy, as they'll look to get something
what's
going
that
here
beard?
and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Velez is there, one away.
That throw was garbage, man. Come on.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ramon Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Velez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1
I
ball
wasn't
game.
paying attention to where the man
That was a good...
In now, Velez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Oh shit. I might pop fly out here though. Sack fly. Sack fly.
He's set and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field.
2.
It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third.
Sack
and
fly.
the throw in gets away from him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray Stacy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Standing in, Tyler Collins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Skied into straightaway right.
God, I have such a late
Velez
reaction.
moves over. 2 down. Striding in, Brett Barrett. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Velez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-1. Velez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2.
He's killing me
So
right
a
now.
big moment here, and standing in, Tyler Collins. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Now both men are across the score. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run. Coming to the plate now, Velez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Collins.
Another pop fly.
Makes the play, 1 away.
We lost.
Well, he didn't even
Joe
break
Big
a sweat
Eyes.
this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
Stupid.
Welcome to MLB. So striding forward now, Velez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line drive to left. Cordoba is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out. So stepping in, Velez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Into the box now, Ruben Links. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Cross waits on it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. In now, Velez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Oh,
Swung on
God.
and that's the final out of the inning.
Oh, my
Stepping into the box,
God,
Velez.
dude.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cordoba's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and
I don't
there
know what's
are 2
going
away.
on, man. I used to hit the ball every game, and I can't hit anything.
Now to the plate, Velez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Sanchez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Ruben Links. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Velez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Alan Cordoba hits next. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High and deep to straightaway right. Velez going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Velez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
My last 2 times up? Yeah, I know.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Cordoba giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
0 for 7.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The game's futures.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was doing good.
Stepping in, Velez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bernard on the move. One away.
Oh my fuck god. Give me a hit.
Settling in now, Ruben Link, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cross has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Now at the plate, Boone Devine comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Velez racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early.
Ready for another chance? Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is line to left.
Another catch.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Right now. I don't know how long I can keep this up, dude. Tell you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Valdez. He drew a walk his first time up. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Velez racing back at the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Ruben Link. And they're runners at the corners now.
Ruben Link.
But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Ready once again, Velez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, you 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Bernard
This
is there,
I'm
and
done, man. I can't hit the ball, dude.
Digging in once again, Leroy Ochoa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
Yeah, we fucking suck against this team. We never win against this team, and they're worse than us.
Fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Yep.
Chavez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Velez.
The batter, number 14.
First offering on its way. Swing and a hot shot.
Oh my
third.
God.
By the third baseman for the out.
Fuck this damn shit, dude.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. San Antonio
0 for 5 again.
And never looked back.
God, dude.
Minor League Baseball. Standing in, Velez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
I have not been fucking dangerous. Shut up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short.
What the fuck?
And quickly, there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the digging in for his second at-bat, Velez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Baker aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Valdez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, Leroy Ochoa. He singled his last time up.
Ochoa.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Velez is right there as he takes it for the second out. So digging in now, Alan Cordoba. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Alan Cordoba.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Velez sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Velez, he flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice. Alan Cordoba hits next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Alan Cordoba.
Heading out toward shallow right. Velez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Striding in, Velez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bernard moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on it. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The San Antonio Missions jumped out to an early lead. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the digging in, Velez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to lay it out for a double.
Man.
Good looking swing.
Designated hitter.
About fucking time.
2-2. Push to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Ken Moses. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lowry stands at first with 1 out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Velez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
McCord is under it, and he
I don't know
makes
what I'm
the
doing
catch
different
for
than I
out number
was
3.
the first
so nothing
40
happening
games
this
I had
time
a streak.
around. We'll head now to the home half of
literally
inning number
don't know.
3.
I don't know, man.
At the plate, Diego Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Velez is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Around second
Get the
now.
ball!
They still haven't flagged this one down.
Guerrero takes the turn at third. He wants
Come
it all.
on, get the
He will
fucking
score.
ball, dude.
They push their lead to 3
Jesus
now.
Christ,
The home
dude.
fans are loving that inside the park.
Stepping into the box, Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. McCord waits on it. And that's the third out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits. Coming to the plate now, Ken McCord. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Lofted in the air out to right field. Velez is there, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Velez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, and the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. To second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Midland wrap up their 20th road win
What am I,
of the
1
season.
for
Alex
freaking
Nakayama gets the
1
win
for
in
20
relief, his
in
second
4
of the
games?
year.
Bench me, bro. Just bench me.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco. Stepping in, Velez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys. Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCord ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone.
Go ahead,
Home
man.
run.
Go ahead.
2-run shot to straightaway center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Velez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ken McCord. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Velez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, J.J. Lowry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Velez will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Now at the plate, Velez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Now he thought about first here, but they'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep.
Now batting, Peter Gillespie. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in, Velez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hard hit at third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Boyer. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back
buddy,
base
hit a
hits.
home run.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And
oh my God, man!
Between second and third.
Ah.
Hans Gutu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 3-1 pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Velez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. The race for the division continues to heat up as two. So coming to the plate, Velez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCord over to his right, 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This
I was at
leads the league in home
480 at one point.
Ready now, Velez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Velez, no hits to this point.
Number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. This one's down to third. Throw won't get him.
Safe. Let's go.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Boyer.
Patrick Boyer.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into a...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. So striding in, Velez.
0 for 3.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him.
I
so
just
far,
had a
but
hit.
this
That wasn't
guy's
even an
looking
error.
forward to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Popped him up.
Yeah.
Centeno is there.
Back to the old
Got it, and
ways.
there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up.
Digging in to try it again. Velez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Boyer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Ready for another shot now, Chad Pinder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chad Pinder.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded to the right. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Striding in once again, Peter Galeski. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes. Digging in and looking for more, Velez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there.
I was going to slide. It didn't let me slide.
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Designated hitter, Patrick Boyer.
Little dribbler down the line. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is ready for another chance. Peter Galeski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Galeski.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Ronald Diaz claims the win out of the pen.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
They don't ever throw a ball.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Fuck you, dude. Throw it! Why do you wait so long? Eat my fucking dick. God. I guess I somehow got it. Oh, shit. wrong with you, babe? Go.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Standing in, Vaughn Sherman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Velez on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So striding forward now, Velez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And there's out number 2. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just
set to get his evening at the plate started, Enrique Castillo, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit the other way out toward right field. Velez is under this one. 1 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Baker is off at first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no error. So digging in now, Rob Pena.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track. Now at the plate, Enrique Castillo. He flew out in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Velez is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So put another 0 on the board as they've been into the box now. Velez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Softly hit to the left side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Patrick Boyer. He singled his last time up.
Patrick Boyer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castillo, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. At the plate, Miguel Tejada will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitch?
Leading off the inning, Javier Campillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in once again, Velez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Striding forward now is the DH, Patrick Boyer.
Designated hitter, Patrick Boyer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo has a read on it. 1 down. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chad Pinder.
The 2-2. Hit toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And here's Renato Nunez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Castillo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly. Hey, congratulations to them. It's official now. As first half champions, they've stamped their ticket to the minor league postseason. Well done. And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Midland rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Daniel Gossett earned his 5th win of the year. Solomon Jones is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ronald Diaz retires the side to hammer down the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Dan Please. The game's future. Now in the box, Velez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Green scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Wow. That Kirk was bullshit.
Digging in, Tim Fedorovich.
Tim Fedorovich.
The 0-1 pitch. In the air, out to right. Velez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, here's how the home side's lining.
Striding in, Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Pena. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was
I would have climbed up the stairs and ran and caught that shit.
Now batting, Velez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Jam me.
Moving under it, Pena. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Velez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Pena ranging back, and they have taken the lead.
Let's go. Let's go.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Good shit.
Well, this guy's been unhittable. Well, maybe
We
a
win
little
the
bit of a
game.
problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Midland capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win.
Well, guys, it wasn't pretty, but we ended with a home run, and that's where I'm going to stop it for today.
Developing prospect
I guess after
has
this.
his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will post some more, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know yet. But yeah, we're gonna start a new streak. That's what I'm gonna try to go for. I want to start a new streak. But you guys enjoy your day. I'll see you in the next video.